Hey guys! So I wanted to hop on really quick and do a video of all the goodies that we got at the pin event that Patrick and I went to on Saturday. We have been to, I think, 2 pin trading events in Florida when we've gone back to Walt Disney World. And they're so much fun. They have books and books and books and books of pins everywhere, and people have like the really fancy like WDI ones and all that stuff, and they're everyone's always been so nice about trading, and sometimes they'll trade like bigger valued pins for smaller pins, and regardless, it's just a lot of fun to go. In Florida, I know there's this one lady that had like a giant scrapbooking tub full of authentic, like, smaller end pins, but for $1 a piece. And I remember I bought like $100 worth of them, and I used them for traders for a long time. So it's a lot of fun to go. So if you can go, get over there and do yourself a favor and go. So I'm going to try to show you guys some of the goodies that I got there. I tried to kind of like lay them out here, just to show you guys. Where's my stitch? I think he's in here. No. So we walked around and we tried to do mostly trading, but we did do some purchasing because it was like really good deals. So we went to this booth. I think this is the first booth that we bought stuff from. The lighting here is so weird. I don't understand why it does that. Like it comes and goes, but the first booth that we bought stuff from was from this guy, the pin guy. I've posted pictures and links to all the shops that I bought stuff from on my Instagram. But for example, it's $34.99 in the parks. It's limited edition, 4,250. And everyone has always posted in the pin groups that it's there and whatnot, but I've never been able to find it when I'm at the parks. And like I said, it retails in the parks for $35. It's a little Christmas countdown. It's so cute. And he had this for $20. Like I don't even know how he gets that good of a deal, but I had to buy it for $20 for sure. And then he had a bunch of limited edition, limited release pins too for $20. So I got the Monsters Inc. I needed this guy, the Destinations Monsters Inc. pin, and then Patrick wanted to get this Jack limited release pin. Each of these retail for $19.99 in the parks, and they were 2 for $20, so $10 each. So that was like super good deal. And not only that, but I had in conversation I had mentioned him that I was just missing Hercules from this set, and he told me that he had one at home, that the backer card was really banged up, but that he would, if I messaged him on Instagram, that he would sell it to me for $10 shipped. And I messaged him, and I've actually already received the pin, and basically that's like $5, you guys. This is a $20 limited release pin, and I got it for $5 because shipping costs like about $5. And the backer card isn't even that messed up. Like it's not. It's like barely worn a little bit, but it's not even that bad. So I think now I have every one of these in the set. So that was super exciting. And then he also had, let me find these guys. Oh, then he also had these, which again, I just realized that these are limited edition. I didn't realize that. These new It's a Small World pins. So he had Alice, he had Ariel, he had Hercules from this box set, and he had them all for $5 each, which is like, these retail for $20 a box, and they're $20, so it's like $10 a pin, so it's like half off, and they're super new. And I'm now only missing Cinderella from this set, so if you have Cinderella up for trade, please message me, because I would love to work out a trade with you so I can complete this set. Not a humongous It's a Small World collector, but I think that these are so cute. I don't know, there's something about them that's really cute with the little bow at the bottom, and I like the little, I don't know, I just think it's a super cute set. So Patrick and I wanted to have it, and neither of us realized he's going to be excited when I pick him up at school that they're actually limited edition 5,000. I had no idea. It doesn't even say that anywhere on the box. I was just looking, and it doesn't say anything about that anywhere on the box. So Patrick wanted to borrow my Santa hat to wear to school, so I'm wearing his Santa hat right now. And the other one, this is the last one that we got from this shop, the pin guy, is he had this jack key. The jack key from this set. He also gave us all the boxes to everything, which I thought was really cool. Not that I need them, but I know some people like to keep them or like to use them as backer cards and stuff. But these retail for $15.99, and it was $5 also. So we spent $20 at this booth. I mean, $20. We spent $60 at this booth, and we got all of that. So that's a really, really good deal. And he was so nice, and I can't believe he sent me that that Hercules one for that cheap. That was a super good deal. Then the second booth that we bought stuff from, she is Mistress of All Disney. She's on Instagram also. And you guys, this I think was like the find of all finds at this event, because I've been looking for these and I refused to pay like $80 for them. But she had, and this is what brought my attention to it, she had all these $5 boards and they had really, really good pins on them. But I saw this. And if you know, you know. This is the Goofy Hot Cocoa pin, and it was on the $5 board. Can you believe it? I was like, oh my gosh, we're getting that. Then, gets better. Then I started picking some out, because I was like, Patrick, we are buying stuff from here. There's no way I'm not buying stuff. She had things like this, beautiful Snow White. It's a Loungefly pin. It's pretty big too. If you look at my hand, it's pretty big. And I think she was on a card with like some of her little forest friends. I'm not a Snow White collector. I collect some Grumpy, but she's beautiful. She was also on that $5 board. So I started kind of putting some in these little bins she had, and all of a sudden she tells me, "Oh, sweetie, they're $5 each, or you can get 5 for $20." And I was like, "You've got to be kidding me." So I was trying to be good. I picked out 5 for $20. So I ended up getting the Goofy Hot Cocoa cup for $4. That is like an incredible find. So, and as I was picking them out, there was a couple people next to me like, "Are you getting that? Are you getting that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's my little box. Thank you very much." So I got Snow White. I got my adventure book. It is so cute. These are all the 5 that I got for $20. So I got the little Up adventure book. I actually don't have this. So I got the little adventure book, the hot cocoa cup, the Snow White. I got this Tiana. I have her. I do own her already, but I know that this is a really popular pin, and I thought either a double, or if somebody collects Tiana like my friend Emilio and he doesn't have her, or I could just use it as a trader. I just thought, $4 for this pin is a really, really great deal. And then the last one for that set of 5 for $20 that I got is this beautiful Rapunzel and Flynn Rider, which I believe also is a Loungefly, but I'm not I'm totally sure. But I do collect some Rapunzel. The princesses I collect are, my favorite princess is Merida. I like Merida, Moana, Rapunzel, Mulan, and Tiana. Those are the princesses that I personally collect. I mean, I love all of them. They're all Disney. I love Snow White. I love that she was like the first Disney princess. But those are the 5 princesses that I personally collect. I love Tiana. I love Princess and the Frog. I love everything about that movie. Patrick and I have watched it a million times. I love the music of it. We went to Louisiana in beginning of 2020, actually. We went on a cruise that came from Puerto Rico into Louisiana, and we loved just being there, and we went and did this whole tour down in the swamps and stuff, and it was really cool, and that's why we watched that movie a whole bunch of times before that trip. So I don't have huge collections of those, but when I see princess pins that fit those, especially Merida, I do love Merida a lot. I try to grab pins for it. And then the other one that this Mistress of All Disney pins, because I know you guys don't want to hear me ramble on about everything forever, is she had this Cheshire cup stocking for $10. And that's a really, really good deal. I got the Cinderella one, and I got Patrick the Mushu, and I got those for $12 each, plus shipping. So that was, shipping adds to it. And the $12 is the cheapest I've seen them so far, especially like the ones that are a little bit more sought after. But $10 for the Cheshire Cat, which I couldn't believe she still had him, because I think he is just adorable. See if that focuses there for you guys. But so that was what I got from her shop. So this was $30. This is bad because I'm starting to like do the math of what I spent total. But I mean, $30 for that is really, really good. Then I bought these guys. So we first got, what else did I get with this one? I don't remember. We first got from this shop. It's at shop.d.c.693 on Instagram. She had all these fantasy pins that were incredible. And I actually originally, I just bought the Stitch. Because Patrick was like, I have to have that Stitch. He's so cute. He has the cutest little like face, little expression. He looks kind of sad, and it's a huge pin. Like if you look at my hand, it's big. It's a huge pin. And she had a show special of only just $20 for this pin. And Stitch is one of my biggest collections. So between Patrick and I, we had to have that. So our first time around, we got just Stitch, and we got this little Mal, which I think is adorable. I don't know why, but I traded for that. If you guys follow me on Instagram, that Minnie Mouse that I posted of Mal, that's going to be the start of my Mal collection, I swear. But I got her. I think she's adorable. It's like, I think she was like a baby Mal or something like that. But when we first went around, I think she had like Ursula and 2 other ones. So if you want to look her up on the site and get them. But I think Mal was only $8. And she had a really good deal. She had 20% off or something like that of the price listed. So when we first went around, we just got these 2. And I was really proud of myself. But then I had FaceTime my friend Emilio over at Emilio's Pin House to show him, like, they had this huge board full of like these amazing fantasy pins. So I'd FaceTime him, and it was super loud. I couldn't hear anything, but he kind of could see some of them. So then I sent him pictures, and he, messaged me back and circled the ones that he wanted me to grab for him. So I went back to get him the ones he wanted. And of course, then I was like, wait a minute, I want some of those too. So I ended up buying all the ones that he wanted, which was this Tiana. And she's, I guess, like a B grade, but I don't really know the difference too much, other than I guess maybe there's a little bit, but I don't see any flaws on her at all. She's beautiful. She has, if you can see, Naveen is right there, a little frog, and it's on this, let me take her off so you can see. It's on these, and none of them are limited edition or anything, but I think they're beautiful. But it's like the stained glass. You can see that. And she's gorgeous. Like, she's so gorgeous. And this was the one I was going to leave behind, and then I came out and Patrick was waiting for me. And I was like, I have to go back and get Tiana. I have to go back. And Patrick's like, just go get her, because then I'm going to get to hear you talk about how you didn't get her for the longest time. So I went back and I got Tiana. I got one for me and I got one for Emilio. Well, I bought Emilio's stuff first, and then I went back and got my stuff because I realized I couldn't live without him either. And then she had these super cool kit bull, which, if you know me well or you get to know me more, I love pit bulls more than anything in the world as far as a dog breed. I think they're really misrepresented, and they're incredible. And she had these kit bull ones, and these have glitter. She had sandblasted and glitter, and I chose these 2. And then she had this Jack pumpkin, and these were all $8 each. So like a really good deal. They're beautiful pins. They're really well made. They're good quality. And they were super, super nice. She was laughing because I kept coming back for more stuff. But that was a really good booth. And then I worked out a really cool trade with these people at Tangled in Wild Pins. If you look them up on Instagram. I had a couple Bambi DSH pins that weren't worth a ton, but I had that, and then I had a bell from France. It was like limited edition 600. We looked up price values, and we worked out a deal for these 2, which I love. I love this Hey. I want to find the Pua of him, or of the ones of the, they have a Stitch too, and I'd love to have the Stitch and the Pua, but I love Hey. So we worked out a deal for those 3 pins for this, and then the Tangled Rapunzel Pascal gingerbread house, because this seems to be kind of the unicorn of the ones to find. So I worked out a trade for those, and she gave me this really cute straw topper that's of a hidden Mickey of Tiana. It's like in your, you have a little tumbler and you stick it on your straw. That was super cute. I need to grab some water. My throat's getting really dry. But that was a really cool trade. I worked out with them. Super grateful for that, because sometimes the people that have those higher end pins, they won't really trade with you. And then, these Cali Girls, they're on Instagram. They worked out an incredible trade with us. They pulled like 4 of our traders. Sorry, my dogs are going to be annoying. They're coming all the way from upstairs. Hopefully they go outside and I don't just keep barking in here. But they pulled out 4 of our pins from our books, and they traded us for this really cute Cheshire cat. It's a beautiful detail, the flowers and it's such a beautiful pin, and it's limited edition 30. And then we got this Carl and Ellie from them. Again, I posted pictures of all these and the person we got them from with links. But I got this one. We got this adorable Mushu. Patrick really loves Mushu. Who doesn't love Mushu? He's adorable. And they don't have that many pins of him. So when he saw this, he was really excited. And we had to trade for him. It has a little cricky on the back. And it's also limited edition 50, but he's adorable. And we got Jack and Oogie. And they're super, super talented. I think these are such cute fantasy pins. I love fantasy pins, just sometimes they're too expensive for me, but they worked out a deal with us. I can't get the light. There we go. They're so, so cute, and they're both limited edition 50. On the back, Oogie has a little dice, and they're really nice size pins, and they're just beautiful. The quality of them is great, and they were so awesome. If you guys are ever watching this video, you guys were fantastic. And they have a Jack with the 0 in it that they're really nice. I reached out to them on Instagram, and they said they would save one for me for the January event. So I'm really hoping that I get to go to that so we can trade for that one, because that one's beautiful too. It's Jack and it has 0 in it. And then they also had this Phantom Manor Haunted Mansion pin from Paris. It's open edition, but I love it. It's such a cute pin. And they traded for some of our pins for theirs too. So they just kind of went through our trader books and pulled out, like, I think for the Paris one, sorry guys, I don't know why my throat's super dry, but I think for the Paris one, they traded me 3 pins from our book, and then the fantasy ones, it was like 4 pins from our book. So that was an awesome trade, and I think now there's just a few like random ones that we traded for. Actually, I bought this. A lady had it. Let me see if I can take it out of the wrapper. See the glare. But this is another one of the Paris pins. It's open edition, but it's huge. I mean, it's really big. It's like almost the size of my hand. And I've seen these sold for up to like, let's see if I can get the light. I don't know why the light, it's my phone. I don't think it's, but there you go. I don't know. I've seen people selling it for up to like $45, and I know it's an open edition pin from Paris, and it's beautiful. And I believe I believe it glows in the dark, which is kind of cool. And it's pin on pin, like it's a really beautiful pin. But again, with the $45 and then shipping, it just seemed like I'll find it sooner or later. And she had it for just $25. And no shipping, obviously, because we were right there. So I had to buy it. Super happy with that. Because these were the 2 that I wanted from that set. I think now there's like I think there's a Haunted Mansion. I mean, there's a Thunder Mountain set too that they did. And I'd like to get the Chip and Dale and the Stitch from that one. And then I think just now they came out with a Pirates one also. Sorry guys, that there's a really cute scene of pirates from Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale, one of them has the key, like where the dog's outside and he has the key and they're reaching out. So one of them has the key and one of them's in the jail, and it's Chip and Dale. And then there's a really cute Stitch one too in that set. So I'd love to get those also. So I traded these were just random trades I made. I know that the guy that I got these from, we've traded a bunch of times in the park. I can't think of his name right now, but he had the Jiminy Cricket Honest and the Dumbo Unique from this line of them. I think we're missing Tiana and Bolt and Hercules. So again, just like the Cinderella from this set, if you have those for trade, the Cinderella from this one, or if you have the Tiana, Bolt, or Hercules from this set for trade, please message me on Instagram because I'd love to work out a trade with you for those. And then I got this really cute, I wish I'd gotten this one last year, but I didn't. It's really cute Pluto Halloween one. Again, she traded me, I think like 2 really smaller pins for this, which I was super happy about. And then I'm also looking, I'm almost done completing this set. I'm looking for the last 2 bottom pieces to go with this one. So and I have 2 Loungefly puzzle pieces. So if you have these, hit me up, because I'd love to complete this set too. Patrick found a puzzle piece like a lot of our collections start, and then he wanted the whole set. So these are all just random trades I made with people, like kind of quick trades. And then this is the pin that we were so excited about. This is it's Mickey's Pin Odyssey, which I don't know what that is, but it's a 2008 pin. And this Grizzly River Run ride is one of Patrick's favorite rides. It's the raft one that you get like soaking wet in, but it's Chip and Dale, and they look adorable in their little raft. They look just like Patrick and I do when we ride it late at night, because we always ride it late at night when it's like 5 minutes and we get soaked before we leave the parks. And we usually either have a pair of dry clothes in the car or just blast the heat super high and drive home. But we always go on that ride, and Patrick loves this ride so much. And it's Chip and Dale. So this was the pin that I traded my last Oogie Boogie my last Jack Wishable for. I was still holding on to that last one to hopes to find Oogie. But when the lady only wanted that out of my book, I quickly traded her for this. And I love this. This pin is so, so cute. It's from Disneyland. It's a Grizzly River Run with Chip and Dale. It doesn't get much better than that. So this was a very fun trade. And just so happens that in our advent calendar of the day, if you didn't see that, we got Oogie in our advent calendar from the Wishables packs. So then there was a really cute little trader board that Tangled and Wild Pins had at their table. And we traded just randomly some of our pins for these off the board. So we got the little Bolt pigeon. Patrick's trying to collect these little birds ever since we found Kevin on a board. I found this little Tiki. I have the Pirates, and it's a Small World one now, so I figured why not grab him. I know that there's, I think, 2 more I need. I don't even know what they are, but and then this Ray pin was on there. I actually already have him, but it's a limited release pin, and he's so cute. It's from last year, so I figured why not grab him. And then they had a Simba fanny pack on there. So the Simba fanny pack and Ray are up for trade. If you guys are interested in trading for them, send me your traders. And I think that was it. As far as the event. So super, super fun event. If you can get to a pin trading event. I feel like I was a little bit scared in the beginning because we used to do trading with people all the time at the California Grand at 5 p.m. They used to have cast members come out with pins, and then a lot of people would just go there at 5 and they would trade. And we used to love it. It was so much fun, but I was a little intimidated to go to a pin trading event because I always felt like, well, maybe my traders aren't that good, or maybe I don't have anything of like super high value, so they'll be like, they won't want to work something out with me. But I haven't had that experience. Everyone's been super, super nice, and they usually, if you really want something, they'll try to work out a trade with you. It might not always be like a trade that like really benefits you greatly or whatever, but if you really want the pin, then these fantasy pins, some of the pins they pulled out of our books probably were worth more if they were to resell them than the pin was worth, but I didn't want to spend $25, $35 on each one of these because I was trying to be good and not spend money. So to me, it seemed worth it, and it's fun, and you make new friends, and, you know, hopefully you see them again, and then you can follow them on Instagram, and they follow you on Instagram, and you make new pin friends. So if you guys can make it to a pin trading event, it's really fun to go, and I'm hoping that we'll be able, the pin trade event was a Kraken Trade event. I should have said that in the beginning. And they're going to do another one in January. I believe it's January 15th. So I'm hoping Patrick doesn't have a game that day and we can make it down there to go to it because we had a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed our haul. And like I said, if you have Cinderella or you have the couple that I said that I need from this set, please PM me on Instagram at Erica's Enchanted Disney, and hopefully we can work out a trade. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!